championship. Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, the home of the Florida Gators. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Hermstreet. The playoff is here, and let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there. Great energy as this college football playoff gets underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Dropping back. It's Marcha. Looks to the left. Pass caught.
Yeah, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
A completion makes it second and medium. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Completion makes it second and medium. He's looking to throw. It's an out route, the catch made, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Makes a quick grab. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game. A chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
And the Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Looking to throw. It's Marcha. Caught by the receiver. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Wow, how about the defense here? On the road in a playoff game, you step up and come up with an interception on the first drive. You're an underdog. It's a big stage. All odds are against you. And you start off the opening drive as a defense with an interception, and you bring your quarterback out now with some confidence, believing they can win this game.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. Breaks into the clear. At the 30 now. Past the 10. Touchdown, Vols, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
Point after, up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. The Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
He's going to take off. He's found some room at the 45. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The guys up front line up. It's first down. Back to pass. It's Marchuck. Defense is coming after him. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job at taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
Looking right, this one caught. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
The Gators line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. And the receiver's got it.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Looking to throw yet again. Oh, the quick throw falls incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So now it's 3rd and short from the plus 25. They're in field goal range. But let's see what the call is. They're thinking about touchdown, of course. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field going for it on 4th down. To the air. It's Marchuck. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver. And the ball comes out that fast and puts so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. The Gators come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. Design quarterback run. Touchdown, Florida. A much-needed counterpunch delivered. That kind of execution on a long drive, that's why this team made it for the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up 1st downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They make the tackle, but there is a flag on the field. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense is backed up here, beginning in the shadow of their own end zone. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Good enough for first down yardage.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Gets the first and still running. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
Off the play fake on first down. And looking for a big play here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense getting set. It's second down. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's past the marker and still going. They finally get him down, but a big play to the 46.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line there. They were able to pave the way for that first down.
And the Volunteers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Tackle made at the 36. It'll be first down. This offense in good position here.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. That now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, you get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Second down play coming up for this offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Man, that Jets read action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Short here in this playoff game, the 8th play of the drive. They'll try to run for the first down. Looking for the end zone, has a lane, and he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Volunteers.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Florida offense retakes the field. Really excellent possession last time. They mixed the run and the pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that previous play. Hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive. The best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Flips it to the running back. Can he make the first down? They've got him, but they convert on 4th down, and the drive keeps going.
Chris, it's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, gets his feet set, he's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And the Gators have 1st and 10 here. They're going to run it. Oh, what a move. Pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. The defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, Chris, you think about over the years with the Gators and their offense, it's always about Steve Spurrier and spreading it out and fun and gun and attacking downfield. I think these great Gator teams, they have an ability to do what we just saw right here. Pick up a first down on the ground, relying on an offensive line and their running back.
Handoff from the shotgun. They finally make the stop. The offense threatening now. First down to the 27.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. First and 10 play coming up. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play. A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They get the completion. They bring him down, but that play is set up for first and goal now at the 10.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Touchdown, Gators.
What a job by this offense here near the end of the half. Leaning on the run game to cut into this lead and make this a one-possession game. Talk about seizing some momentum.
What if they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to throw. It's Marchuk. Moves out of the pocket. He runs it into the end zone, and those 2 points will tie the football game. So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Pressure is coming. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, and hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Grab down the middle. It's Burgess. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. So it's a first down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking to throw here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Tennessee. He broke away, and they couldn't catch him.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Steps out at the 16. Would have been a lot better off just taking the knee in the end zone. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium. Back to throw. It's Marchuk. Looking for the wideout. He's got it with room to run. They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39. The offense will call a timeout. That's their second of the half.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, you can see what happens when you try to squeeze it into a tight window. An incompletion, probably the best result you could have hoped for, because an interception is the most likely outcome anytime you throw into double cover.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Looking to pass here on second down. It's another deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The Gators will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. They're going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Target, it's no good. And after the miss, still down by 7. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Gators will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the third quarter. Breaks into the clear. As the first down is still going. It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28. Well, this offense continues to roll. We wondered, would this defense come up with some answers at halftime? Not on that play.
No, they've tried to make every adjustment they can. This offense has been very impressive with the way they're able to keep this ball on the ground, churning out big yards. I think they're gaining more confidence, really, as this game goes on.
On first down, they'll keep the running game churning. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll try and run it. Here's the running back. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. It's a short completion at the tight end. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on 3rd down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Again, makes it second and medium. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Going absolutely nowhere for a loss of it. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. And make the tackle inside the 30. It'll be first down there.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's reeled in. It's Burgess. And he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
You know, they don't pick up the first down here, but they do get some positive yards, and I really like the route to get enough separation to give the quarterback enough room to put it in there.
The Volunteers will have first and 10 here. It's a run. Running back's got it. That's the spin move. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. And he's got it again. Has a path to the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Vols. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Look at this. They're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. To throw, it's Marchuk. It's a quick grab. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. He'll look to throw it here on second down. On the move now. Quarterback looking to scramble. They get it down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got it. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
Players are down the right side. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Now that's called making adjustments at halftime and coming out, believing in those adjustments and attacking a defense. Good job here with the execution and a great throw by the quarterback.
On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's second down.
This is a great job by the defense, putting two defenders on the most talented receiver on their team. Make this quarterback have to find another option to move the ball down the field.
They misfire on first down, so it's 2nd and 10 from the 41. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. This time, a completion. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. And the Gators will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up. Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. It's 3rd down for the offense. To throw, it's Marchuk. Grabbed by the receiver. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be 1st down.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
The Gators are in the red zone. Looking to throw it on 1st down. The pass rush closing in. Decides not to throw it and will take an enormous loss on this sack.
No, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
And now the handoff. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the 3rd quarter of play. Kirk, it's Tennessee on top as we take a break for the quarter. Sitting in a pretty good spot as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game sets where we have a chance. The first play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this 3rd down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Lets it go quickly. Cannot connect. Incomplete, and now 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over, and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Tries the right with a quick throw. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Caught behind the line. It's Burgess. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Third down, it's a handoff. A quick juke. That'll pick up the first down. He's brought down to the 21.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line and the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And the Vols with 1st and 10 here. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this defense understands the magnitude of this drive right here. That's back-to-back plays. They've stepped up and done a great job. Now it's 3rd down. Can they apply some more pressure to try to get this offense off the field?
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long at 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Yeah, these guys aren't able to hook up here on this 3rd down, but you got to give a shout-out to the defense for making it hard to convert here. They've been great on 3rd down all year. It's a rare miss and a good job by this defense.
Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. The Gators offense retakes the field. Dropping back. It's Marchuk. He escapes the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, man! Catch made. Big play. Touchdown, Florida. There was no catching him that time.
The elite quarterbacks in college football have this ability. Use your athletic ability to get away from pressure, but also maintain your vision downfield, finds the open target, and then makes a perfect throw for a beautiful touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. Powerful offense back out to the field. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And tackled after a small pickup there.
What a game for this offense at the line of scrimmage. They've been able to enjoy really the tempo going their way because they've been able to run the football. This guy now has 98 yards rushing. A couple more, and he'll be in triple digits. What a great day for him.
Makes the grab. It's Moffitt. Here he goes. They finally make the tackle, but the defense gashed by that big gainer.
This is what's so dangerous about this offense, Chris. They have the ability to put the ball in the air downfield and really stretch those safeties back. This time they hit it for a big gain.
So one explosive play has put this offense in scoring position, getting close now to the red zone. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Volunteers. This offense is still clicking. So So the offense flexing, Kirk, and stretching the lead here now in the second half.
Well, you can catch your breath here a little bit if you're this offense. That touchdown can help you out. But now your own defense can help you preserve the lead so you can go back out and continue to build upon that to the finish.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Florida offense retakes the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. Looking to scramble. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. The ball is picked off. Look out, he's in the clear. Past the 50. They bring him down, but that could be a game-changing pick and return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Chewing clock with the running game. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
Trying to find room. It's Lovett. Breaks free. Has the first down and more. They finally make the tackle, but solid game. Sets him up first down at the 33.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Second down after that run on the previous play. Now here's the toss play. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, setting the edge, a lot of times you'll rely on that offensive tackle to do the job at the line of scrimmage. Sometimes it's a tight end or maybe the H-back. But someone has got to set the edge of the line of scrimmage to give them a spot to go. If you're not able to do that, you're not able to turn the corner and make a big play.
Now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. They'll try the option play here. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. And a chance here to build the lead. They get a 3-score game in the final quarter. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. And the lead remains at 14 after the miss.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Begin the drive here, set up at the 30. Scanning the field. It's Marchup. Looking deep for late game heroics. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Moves out of the pocket. Looking for a late deep throw. The outfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Tough spot. The offense has to convert a third and long from the 30 to get this drive going. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Gators. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is.
What a job by this offense to be able to get this score. And now, Chris, you look at that scoreboard, they're within 1 possession. Big decision about whether you kick it and rely on the defense or you go with the onside kick and hope for some luck.
See if they can convert the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Believe they're going to line up here to go for the onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And it's a kneel down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games, but you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that's going to wrap it up. The loser starts the offseason. The winner moves.